I'm back! Hi, ugly! It's me, Bussy, and welcome back to Hot or Rat. And today we'll be reviewing the grand finale of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and say congratulations to our new reigning supreme, Symone. I could not be more happy for or proud of a queen of this cast to take that crown. And of course, and I told you so is in order. The bus stop score came through, mama. Seriously though, never underestimate math, or Bussy Queen, or Bussy Queen using math. Today we'll be breaking down all 25 looks from the finale, starting with each of our Season 13 queens' red carpet runways, and then moving into all 12 looks of the surprise ball, of which there were 3 categories: black and white, red, and Finale Eleganza. And a quick message from today's video sponsor, Surfshark, an award-winning VPN that can help protect your identity online, block ads and trackers, and my personal favorite use to watch every season of RuPaul's Drag Race on Netflix. US Netflix, for example, doesn't have access to RuPaul's Drag Race, but with Surfshark, I can change my location to anywhere in the world, London, UK for instance, and get access to Drag Race in an instant. You can also use Surfshark to unlock those annoying country-locked YouTube videos, get better prices on things like airline tickets, and mask your internet traffic from your ISP. That's right, your ISP can see every move you make. And Surfshark works on all of your devices with unlimited device login. Click the link in the description of my video and use code Bussy to get 83% off and 3 extra months for free. And there's no risk in just trying it out because Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you need a VPN or you're just looking for a better one, then click the link in the description of this video and use code Bussy to get Surfshark for 83% off and 3 extra months for free. Thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get started. First up, my long-lost sister, Bussy Queen. Get it? Because the bustle train that she has on her dress, it's Kamora. She's got this 20s Art Deco thing going on, which I'm loving for her. I kind of pegged her as like a 60s Valley of the Doll type of queen. And then the fact that she did this for the red carpet and has been posting tons of amazing 20s inspired looks for her unaired runways, which is for another video, that kind of gagged me. While I didn't expect Kamora to be a 20s loving feathers, flappers, and finger waves type of gal, I'm loving all the different references that she's pulling from, and this look is exceptional. She is not one note, she is a full staff. This look is hot. Next up, did somebody say wig? No? Okay. Oh, hey wig. Look how big that is. Isn't that crazy? Thanks, tension. All right, back to the video. It's Joey J. This look is interesting. I like the actual gown by itself. There's a lot going on here tonight though, mama. She is in 3 different worlds. We've got Betty Spaghetti up top, some little gothic evanescence moments happening with that black tulle train, and then these crazy strappy 80s rhinestone heels. I'm like, girl, what's going on in that head tonight? Any one of those things could have been its own whole mood, but all mixed up together? Oh, we got a big old mess. Ultimately, I think I just have to be okay with the fact that Joey's style and my taste don't agree, and that's okay. You may love this, but I don't. For me, this look tonight is a rat. Next up, she's speaking out, and this time she's lawyered up. Did y'all see that Instagram live? Woo! It's Tamisha, and her look tonight is gorgeous. It's screaming Tamisha in only the way that a look made by Tamisha for Tamisha as custom Tamisha Couture could. I am, of course, assuming that she made it. She didn't tag any designers, and girl, y'all know our Season 13 queens love designers. After that last video, I have so much more appreciation for the queens that really go out there and make most of their drag themselves. And, you know, of course, you can't expect every queen to do that because not every queen knows how or has the resources to do so. So I'm definitely not knocking using designers at all, but I'm just saying I appreciate stuff like this way more now. Anyways, classy, elegant, beautiful. This look is double D, H-O-T. Next up, this ain't RuPaul's best friends race. It's Lalari. Congratulations to our new Miss Congeniality. I couldn't think of a better queen to give that to. Honestly, she consistently stayed out of drama, was nice to everybody, and I think totally pleased the fan base with her crazy kooky confessionals and radiant smile every time she was on the screen. And her look, oh my God. This is Lalari on like glow up crack. She looks amazing, ethereal goddess, and bald too, no less, mama. The jewelry, the pattern, the print, the fit, it's all there tonight. It's such a gorgeous look on her. And this glow up is so fierce that Miss Lalari for the first time is looking like beautifully scary. Like, yeah, she is Miss Congeniality, but if you look at her the wrong way, she will cut your wigs up at night. You know what I mean? Anyways, this look is hot. Next up, Cheater. Say it with me. I hardly know her. It's Elliott. She's a queen whose looks I wasn't always a super fan of, to say the least, but this is really, really pretty. She's giving me Grande Dame Diva, mistress of it all, a little bit of Joan Crawford vibes in there as well. Something is very like matronly and like she means business in this look. That red coat over that animal print evoking maybe like a little bit of a blood fantasy. I don't know. She may be the matriarch of the jungle. And meow. This look is hot. Next up, her outfit seems very pointed right now. It's Denali. Okay, I have always been a huge fan of Final Fantasy, and the first thing I thought of was the little cactuar character when I saw this, and I was like, oh my god, I love it so much. This entire look is genius, from the little cactus spines in her wig that looks like those little shrubby cacti to the big giant cacti balloons on her arms and the little spines down her boots. It's so fresh and fun. It's also latex, so you know it's hot as hell. I love everything about this. It's also very much giving me You Shouldn't Have Eliminated Me vibes, which I'm kind of living for. Oh, and fun fact, her Instagram says this look was done by the same latex shop that did Gottmik's Beaded and Yellow Gorgeous Runways. Prick me, bitch, I'm done. This look is hot. Next up, a leopard never changes its spots, but sometimes it will switch from a red to brown wig. It's Tina Burner. This look from Tina kind of surprised me. She had so much insanity on the runway, which I think most of the time maybe didn't work out in her favor, but she really went for the details, the camp, the the reveals. Like every single time we were just hit over the head with it. And tonight she said, you know what? I'm gonna bring it back. We're gonna have just a red sequins dress and a brown wig. It's very understated for Tina. Like this was her last big moment to have an insane wow factor on the red carpet, and I wasn't really taken there. For any other category, you know, like award show or something like that, I would totally say this look is hot. But because of what we're looking at here, red carpet, I want to be gooped and gagged just a little bit. So I'm gonna leave this one at a rat. Next up, she's melting, she's melting. It's Utica. So this is what happens when there's an oil spill next to a glitter factory and a drag queen is stuck inside. She just sews her way right out of there and ends up on the red carpet looking like this. I love this. It's so pretty. She's giving me like final boss in the video game realness, like Heartless from Kingdom Hearts, mixed with like a little bit of hollow energy from Bleach, that anime. It's really creepy and weird, but also seductively beautiful. The only thing is, I'm not totally sure this dress would work on a red carpet. Like how many people would she need around her constantly adjusting the train and like making sure she could walk through the front part of it? It would be maybe a little too much work, but this was just a photo shoot, not an actual red carpet, so it wasn't a problem. Utica's look tonight is a beautiful nightmare. It's hot. Next up, Orange Olivia Lux. Girl, these last two and their fabric quantity? How many yards of fabric had to die for these looks? Her gown is literally being suspended above her, behind her. She's giving me beautiful spider and an orange of web fabric realness. The only thing I was a little confused about was like, what are those orange crazy crystals doing on her forehead? Like maybe there's 5 too many there, 1 or 2 would have sufficed for me, but I mean, girl, that's a small detail. Maybe she was going for a Steven Universe thing, I don't know. Anyways, this look certainly is hot. Next up, Penny, for your thoughts? Or for your coin purse? It's Symone. This look is so genius. It's actually Moschino, and I love every detail of it. The hat is a coin purse. The gloves, a coin purse. The boot she's carrying, a coin purse. Mama, it's beautiful. It's that perfect blend of like 90s Y2K fashion that Symone rocks the hell out of every time. And I'm so happy to see our fashion girlies of Drag Race getting the treatment they deserve from the designers in the industry. It's what they deserve. Like, look at all these girls getting fashion campaigns and clothing and shoots now. I mean, Gigi, Symone, Gottmik, Bimini from Drag Race UK. It's incredible what they're up to. Anyways, yeah, Symone, she bagged the competition in her coin purse and left no crumbs. This look is hot. Next up, it's more fashion. Fashion. Oh, by Auguste Getty Atelier. It's Gottmik. And y'all, I just want to know real quick, did I sound fancy when I said that? Because I'm just a little Texas gal and I had to Google how to pronounce Atelier. Miss August has our little baby Gottmik looking like the sci-fi ghost of future runways coming to haunt us and warn us of our dangerous descent into unattainable runways for the common drag queen. But she looks great in it. She's giving me like marshmallow that's just been dipped into the campfire for like 1 second and has a little tiny flame on top. And I'm living for it. Gottmik, this look is on fire and certainly hot. Okay, but seriously, I feel so poor after looking at all these looks, especially the ones we'll get to in the ball. Like if any designers are watching, please can you send me something? I want to be fabulous, please. Next up, Buzz Buzz. It's our little Kandy Muse back at her beehives. She's giving me in this look tiger meets fancy bird. It's really cool. I think this is hands down my favorite look that I've seen Kandy in. It's chic, fashion forward. I love the colors on her. I also love that Kandy's digging back into her roots of beehives because that was actually how we first saw her in the promo and in the reveal looks. And then I don't think we saw another one throughout the entire season, maybe like one, but as a signature thing for her, I love. And side note, speaking of designers, I just looked at the designer of this dress and Mama's thirsty. Kandy, you look hot. Next up, it's Rosé, and she's wearing bee collar. This is another designer who's done lots of drag fashion and performance looks for celebrities like Azalea Banks and Lady Gaga. And fun fact, they also did Aja's season 9 entrance looks, helped with Simone's boxer look, and did Kandy's Alien Beast runway. Interesting. Anyways, back to Rosé. I'm not really sure what this look is telling me. She's got a giant gold box on one arm and big gold cuffs on the other, but she looks beautiful. She's giving me like old chic Hollywood glamour with all these little gold details on the heels and the hair. It's a really pretty look for Rosé, and I'm loving those victory rolls atop her head. Too bad they didn't help her win, but this look is absolutely hot. Now that was fun, wasn't it? But it's not over. It's time for round 2. Concerning our final four, this ball in the finale was the best thing that Drag Race has ever done in a grand finale ever. I loved it. Please do it every year. Seriously though, our final four slayed every single look, hots across the board. So I'm just gonna count these down from my least to most favorites. First up, my 11th alternate for my favorite look of the ball. It's Rosé's red look. This look immediately brought me back to Dolly's ghost look from Dragula Resurrection, and I'm not sure if the reference was intentional at all, but the similarities are there. Dolly's was incredible. And, you know, Diet Dragula is cool too. I think Rosé looks really interesting in the look, but I just wasn't totally sure that it screamed Rosé. Like, I felt like she was really going out on a limb for this look. You know what I'm saying? Which is why this one ended up at the bottom of my list. Next up, at the 11th hour, it's Kandy Muse's red look. She's just your everyday little girl from the Bronx, coming home from 3rd grade, listening to her boombox. Of course, listening to nothing but Lady Marmalade and the Magic Stick. I love this high fashion yet streetwear inspired look she's done, and the fact that this boombox is also calling back to the very first look we ever saw her in on RuPaul's Drag Race. I think she looks gorgeous. It's a really, really beautiful look. And next up, I wanna see your peacock. Your peacock. It's Kandy Muse's finale look in 10th place. It's very classic drag, very pageantry. She's got ruffles, sequins, feathers, peacock feathers at that. And she looks like an entire show all on her own. Does she look gorgeous? Absolutely. It's really nice to see Kandy in something so grand. It just ended up near the bottom of my list because there were other looks that inspired me more. Next up, My Fair Lady? No. My Fair Man in a dress, pretending to be a lady. It's Rosé's black and white look. This was really, really crazy. The shapes, the curves, the swerves, padded for the gods. Girl, I'm living for it. This look is inspired by this dress that was worn originally by Audrey Hepburn. I love that she took that into the drag world in a really unexpected way. Props to the designer that constructed this beautiful monstrosity of a gown. Oh my God. But I kind of felt like it was wearing Rosé. Same way how I felt about that first thing. Like, I'm just not really sure how those two things like came from Rosé's personal style and vision. You know, it just felt a little disjointed, but a great look nonetheless. And next up in 8th, we have Kandy repping BLM and B and W. I think this gown looks gorgeous on her, and I think it pairs really, really well with her red carpet look. Both of these looks marry together that authentic street style and attitude that she talks about having with a chicness that really just looks so glamorous on her. Like, only the baddest of bitches can pull stuff like this off, and she looks gorgeous. Plus, the BLM message in a black and white runway? Her mind, hello. Next up, lucky number 7, black, white, and red. It's Gottmik. I saw this look and my mind immediately went to Janelle Monáe, and then it went to David Bowie, and then I realized the artist who she's talking about inspired the print is Keith Haring. You've definitely seen this art, but you probably didn't know his name. Now you do. Condragulations. He's such an amazing figure, and he dedicated the last part of his life as he was suffering from the complications of to raising awareness around HIV prevention and all of this great stuff and doing charity work. So rest in peace to that LGBTQ icon, and thank you Gottmik for bringing references to the runway like this and then taking them a step further and putting stuff like trans rights are humans' rights on the print. And next up, 666. The devil's in the details. And the devil's hands must have worked extra hard on this look because the details on this look, Symone's red runway, are incredible. The entire look is based on one thing, a red nail, and then just blown completely out of proportion and parodied to death. First of all, look at the hair. The hands that are holding up the pigtails of her wig are made of hair and have, of course, those same red nails. She's got also these iconic red hangnails at the bottom of her heels, which, by the way, like, she had to pop all those off for her next runway. Dedicated, yes she is. And next up in 5th, we have Rosé's grand finale look. I was like, girl, are we in medieval times? Are we about to joust? What's going on here? In all seriousness, I really love this look. It is immaculately detailed. You zoom in on every single inch, you see something new. There's little holographic sparkles, glitters, beads, padding, the train. I mean, it's incredible. This was also the first look that I looked at Rosé in, and I thought, this is Rosé. This is her vision. This is her in drag. Her other two looks just didn't do that same thing for me. And you could tell she felt it too. The effortlessness in the way she just glided down the runway, ready to accept her crown. She killed it. And next up in my 4th favorite, we have Symone's finale look. One look and you'll turn to stone. I don't know what it is with Medusa in pop culture lately, but she is everywhere you look. Sorry, I saw her and turned to stone for a second. This is beautiful. Breathtaking. She's half golden mega woman of the future, half ethereal Grecian goddess coming down to bless us from the heavens. She looks incredible. The gold dipped hair, mama. I love her so much. I have never appreciated and wanted to be somebody as much as I love and appreciate and want to be Symone. And in 3rd, we have Symone's black and white look. Gagatrandra. This, all the different materials, shapes, patterns, and the hair. Again, hair is never an afterthought with Symone when she's in drag. It is always at the forefront and always doing something incredible that I have never seen before. I'm convinced at this point that her power is in her wigs. She is like the biblical Samson of drag. I love this look so much because it's like that classic princess 18th century pannier court Victorian ball gown, but done in the Symone way. She will never just take something and do it. She always finds something really unique and then twists it, turns it, and makes it Symone. It's gorgeous. And in 2nd place, this one may surprise you, but I have a soft spot for horror. It's Gottmik's black and white Hellraiser look. This was fucking incredible. Girl, Hellraiser? I hardly know her. I didn't expect to see this type of reference in the finale at all, but the way that Gottmik did it, it's so unique and fresh and like very much is Gottmik. She also took this like all the way. She shaved her head and is, instead of wearing like the nails and the blood, she has crystal spikes as a headpiece. I cannot get over it. It's so great. And of course, number 1, girl, the fact that she did this. Gottmik's grand finale look is a moment, it is a serve, it is a cultural reset, and is also, by the way, another Diego Montoya creation. Girl, that fashion studio over there in LA, he makes some beautiful garments. This is immaculately done. Every detail, the structure of how the bottom part of the skirt comes out into that beautiful little trumpet shape with the really ruffles and like the stones and beading going down the side, and then the golden skeleton corset thing showing the Swarovski heart on her chest, and the wig. Did somebody say wig? Hello, Gottmik said wig. Like, I don't know how Gottmik could ever top this. I don't know how anyone could ever top this again. She has set a new standard, as she did the entire season on the runway. I'm like, girl, look what you're doing to this show. How is anyone else ever gonna match this stuff? It's too much. It's almost too much, but you know, go off, sis. Honestly, what a finale, what a season, the Gagatrondra of it all. I am so impressed with all these queens, seriously. And the final four, so much charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent among all of them. Again, congratulations to Symone. She's gonna be an excellent reigning queen. Concerning the lip syncs that she won to get that crown, I did an exclusive reaction to those, and that video is available over on my Patreon at patreon.com/BussyQueen, where my patron family gets exclusive member benefits like access to exclusive videos like that one, early access to my main channel videos, access to my Discord channel, and more. You can get all those benefits and help support my channel for just a couple of bucks a month, and it would really, really help me out. So go ahead, click the link in the description to join my Patreon. I'll see you there. Thanks. And as for my hottest hot, well, tonight we have two. For the red carpet, it's going to go to Symone. And for the ball, it of course goes to Gottmik. She was #1 on the list. I also asked my patrons to vote for their hottest hot. And for the red carpet, they chose Utica. And in the ball, they chose Gottmik's Finale Eleganza. I want to say thank you for watching this video and give a special thanks to all of my patrons who make my channel possible, and give a special shout out to Axis Vega, Rachel, and Mad Scientist, who've all just joined my Patreon at the tier. And Anthony, Bradley, Cameron, Cherry Poppins, Christopher, Deutsche Leather, Evan, Fractalize, Freddie, GJ Bearclaw, Glenn, Got the Morbs, Jay, Jenny, Janex, Jonah, Johnny, Kazuko, Kiki and John, Maddie Morissette, Nathan, Olympus Mons, Venus, Opal, Queen Cersei Canister, Ron, Shannon, Sky, Sunshine, Superplin, Tina, Timothy, Tony, Unique, and Wheelie, who were all supporting me at my hottest tier. And Angel, Caroline, Craig, Cyrus, How, Hope, JB, Matthew, Nurse Luca, Rochambeau, Scooby Snacks, Sailor, Steven, Timotheus, and Tom, who are all supporting me at my Bussy Queen Collector tier. See y'all next time. Love ya. Bye.